Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the subject of mathematics is real numbers. So this is very important topic as far as your paper number 1 is concerned. So concentrate yourself. Real numbers encompasses all numbers that can be plotted on a number line, including both rational and irrational numbers. They are the numbers we use in everyday life for measurements and calculations. Examples of the real numbers include integers, fractions, decimals, and numbers like pi and the square root of 2. So, now we are going to solve different kinds of the questions on the board. So, come now. Okay, students, here is a question. Statement of the question is write down the smaller number. So there will be a question in the paper, particularly in paper number 1, when the statement will come, which one is the larger or the smaller number. So you have to decide. So in these kind of the questions, you should understand the number line first. In the number line, 0 is in the middle, and on the right side we have positive numbers, and on the left hand side we have the negative numbers. So for example, 1 2 3 4 5 up to so on. Here are -2 -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 and up to so on. So this number line will help us to decide which one is the greater, which one is the smaller number. So in first case, if you look, okay, the next thing in the number line which you have to understand is the numbers to the right will be greater and to the left will be smaller. So we will choose the numbers on the number line, and the number on the left will be smaller and the on the right will be greater. So -3 and 5. So look here, this is -3 and this is 5. So left number is smaller and right number is greater. So we are required smaller number. So in this case, answer is -3 is the smaller. In this case, -1 and -2. So here is -1, here is -2. So -2 is on the left and -1 is on the right. So left number is smaller and right number is always greater. So -2 is the smaller number in this case. In this case, -6 and 0. So definitely -6 will be here and 0 is here. So -6 will be smaller and 0 will be greater because we are required a smaller number. So -6 is the answer. In this case, 7 and 10. So definitely 7 will come first, 10 will later. So 7 will be on the left and 10 on the right. So 7 is the answer. In this case, 7 is smaller. So this is the method to decide which number is smaller and greater in these kind of the questions. Here is another question from the topic real numbers. So requirement is evaluate. Okay, here are more than one signs are coming and these are multiplying with each other. For example, minus minus are multiplying and plus minus signs are multiplying with each other. So the key point in these kind of the questions is when same signs multiply, the answer is always positive, and when opposite signs multiply with each other, the resultant is the negative sign. So when plus plus or minus minus multiply with each other, the answer is always positive, and when plus minus or minus plus multiply with each other, the answer will be negative. So look here now, minus minus are multiplying with each other, so answer will be positive. So positive 13. This plus 27 will remain as it is, and here plus minus will be minus, and this 20 will remain as it is. Okay, at this stage we will add these two values because these are positive values. So 13 plus 27 will be 40. This minus 20 will remain as it is, and in the next step 40 minus 20 will be 20. So this is the method of these kind of questions. These kind of questions frequently come in paper number 1 of mathematics, in which calculator is not allowed. Here is another question. Look here, more than one signs are coming. So first we will solve the signs and open the brackets. So look now, minus 23, minus minus plus 18. This bracket will be opened, and because of this, signs will be changed inside the bracket. Okay, first put the brackets, capital brackets, because small bracket is open. Okay, now this step will be easy for you to understand. Otherwise we can open the brackets directly, but that is required some maturity. So because you are at the beginning stage now, so we open only small brackets first. So this minus sign as it is, capital bracket as it is. Now this 36 will remain as it is, and this plus minus minus 41. This capital bracket as it is. So now small brackets are opened. Now we will open the capital brackets. So now this minus 23 plus 18, and because of this minus sign, because outside the bracket is minus sign, so because of this minus sign, inner signs will be changed. So concentrate, minus 36 and minus minus plus, so 41. So this is the step now. At this stage we will solve the values. So these two values are of minus sign, so minus values will be added separately and positive values will be added separately, but the sign will be, for example, minus 23 minus 36, answer will be minus 59. So these two values added, but sign will be negative because both values are having minus sign. Likewise, plus 18 plus 41. So answer will be plus 59, because these two values, the sum of these two values will be 59, but sign of both are positive, so answer will be plus 59. At this stage you can see minus 59 and plus 59 will be cancelled, so answer will be 0. Here is another type of the question. Now these values are multiplying with each other because multiply sign is there. So, but at the same time some plus minus signs are also there inside the bracket. So minus minus, these values are multiplying, so minus minus multiplied with each other will make the answer positive, and we do not write the positive sign usually, so answer will be positive. First thing, now we are going to multiply the values. So look now, 25 4s are 100 and 100 8s are 800. So 800 is the answer, and because minus minus make the answer positive, so this answer is positive. Here is another important question. Another important concept is going to be applied. So remember, if the power is even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 up to so on. So if the power is even, the sign from the bracket will come positive. Either the bracket is having negative sign or positive sign, this the sign of the answer will be positive if power is even. And if power is odd, the minus sign will come out minus, positive sign will come out positive. So this is the difference between even power and odd power. So listen again. If the power is even, either the bracket is having positive sign or negative sign, the answer will have positive sign. First thing. Now second thing, if the power is negative, the minus sign will come out as negative and positive sign will come out as positive. So this is the difference. So now we are going to apply. So because the power of the bracket is even, so this minus sign will come out as positive. So 5 squared 25, and sign of the 25 will be positive. So look here now, in this bracket, the Par is odd, so first the minus sign will come out as minus. So 2 cube, now 2 twos are 4 and 4 twos are 8. So look now, minus 2 cubes, answer is minus 8. This minus 3, this plus 3 and minus sign will remain as it is. So at this stage, we will multiply the values. So all values are multiplying with each other. And look now, these two minus sign are also going to be multiplied. So minus minus will be positive. So now the answer will be positive of the whole answer. So look now, 25 eights are 200, 200 threes are 600, 600 ones are 600. So answer is 600. And because of these two minus signs, because they are going to be multiplied, so answer of the sign of the 600 is positive sign. Another type of the question in this topic is this one, evaluate. So fractions are coming in which plus and minus signs are involving. So same method will be used almost. So look now, we are going to open the brackets. So minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Because of this plus sign, signs will not be changed. So we are going to open the bracket. So plus 1 by 4. This plus minus will become minus. So 1 by 3. And plus minus minus 1 by 20. So brackets are opened now. At this stage, you can see plus 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3 will be cancelled. So the remaining thing is now minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 and minus 1 by 20. So these are the remaining things now. At this stage, we will take the LCM of the values. So 2, 4 and 20. Look now, 2, 4 and 20. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4 and 2 tens are 20. So 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10 and 5 ones are 5. So 2 twos are 4 and 4 fives are 20. So 20 is the LCM. So now read the table of this number up to this. So 2 tens are 20 and 10 will be multiplied with this numerator. So minus 10 will be there. This plus sign as it is. 4 fives are 20 and 5 will be multiplied with 1. Minus 20 ones are 20 and 1 will be multiplied by 1. So this is the thing now. At this stage, we will solve the values. So minus 10 and minus 1 will become minus 11 and plus 5 will be minus 6. By 20 remain as it is. Now at this stage, cancel the values. So 2 threes are, 2 tens are. So the answer is minus 3 by 10. So this is the answer. Here is another type of the question from this topic. So in paper number 1, mathematics, there comes some questions in which we have to add, subtract, multiply or divide decimal numbers manually. So look now, we are going to solve. So because these are decimal numbers and in the next step, this 2.45 and this minus minus sign will become positive and 0.312 is here. So now these two decimal numbers are going to be added. So the method to add or subtract the decimal numbers manually is write the first number and the second number's decimal point will should be exactly below the above number. So look now, we have put the decimal points aligned. So in this way we can solve the values. So these are there are 2 digits after the decimal point in the first number and 3 numbers 3 digits in the second number. So first here will be a 0. So now because 2 values are going to be added, so 0 plus 2 will be 0, 5 plus 1 6, 4 plus 3 7, point will be as it is and 2 plus 0 will be 2. So this is the method to add or subtract the decimal numbers manually. The technique is just keep the decimal to keep the point aligned in one line. So the answer is now 2.762. So 2.762 is the answer. Here is another question from this topic. This is somewhat difficult because the concept of the multiplication and addition or subtraction of the decimal numbers will be applied in the same question. So look now, these two values are multiplying with each other. 37.6 multiplied by 3.1, both values are of minus. So first the answer of these multiplication will be positive, and we do not write positive, so erase it. So first thing that these two decimal numbers are going to be multiplied. So 37.6 and 3.1. Point will be exactly below the point. So first multiply the values in the simple way which you have learned in junior classes. So look now, 1 6 are 6, 1 7s are 7, 1 3s are 3. Below first digit there will be a multiplication sign. So 3 6 are 18, 1 will be carry, and 3 7s are 21 plus 1 22. Now 2 will be carried, and 3 3s are 9 plus 2 11. So 6, 7 plus 6 15, 1 carry, 4 plus 2 6, 1 and 1. So at this stage you will note now how many digits are to the right side of the point. So look now, 1 and 2 digits are to the right side of the point. So we will from the right side put a point after 2 places. So 1 2. So this is the point that will be placed here. Again listen, multiply the numbers in a simple way, and when you will get the answer, note the digits to the right side of the point. So look now, 2 digits are there. So in the answer we will start from right side, and after 2 digit we will put a point. So the answer is 116.56. So now here minus 4 will remain as it is. This 2.55 and 3.7 are going to be subtracted. So look now, 2.55 and 3.7. So again, point should be exactly below the point. So 3.7. So we have put a 0 at the end to make the digits equal in the both numbers. So at this stage, we will subtract the values because 3.7 was greater and 2.55 is smaller. So 2.55 should be written below the number. So now subtract. This 0 will carry from 7. So it will be 10, 10 minus 5, 5. Here will be 6 now, 6 minus 5, 1. Point will remain as it is, and 3 minus 2, 1. So 1.55. Now note the greater value is of negative. So the answer will be negative. So minus 1.15 is the answer. Okay, at this stage we will open the bracket. So 116.56. This minus minus will become positive. Now we are going to multiply 1.55 with 4. So look now, 1.15 is going to be multiplied with 4. So 4 5s are 20, 2 will be carried, 2 4 1s are 4, and 2 6, and 4 1s are 4. At this stage, note how many digits are to the right side of the point. So here are 2 digits. So we will start from the right side and put a point after 2 places. So 4.60 is the answer. So this is the stage now. At this stage, these 2 decimal numbers are going to be added. So look now, 116.56 and this 4.60 is going to be added with this number. So 6 plus 0, 6. 5 plus 6, 11. 1. This point will remain as it is now. 6 plus 4, 10, and 1, 11. And this 1, 1 will remain as it is. 6 plus 4, 10. 1. Here will be 2. And this 1 will remain as it is. Okay, 121.16 is the answer.